outside square. You'll notice half roll back to the right side of his fist and into the full roll. Comes across, inverted. From that location right there, notice how small the square loop is. And he squares it again right there. After having squared that, we'll do 1.5 snap rolls. There you go. 1.5 snap rolls with a pull through. Working the airplane continuously. 300 horsepower like Homing engine. Designed and built in West Germany by Walter Miner. He's going to incorporate 4 late snap rolls at the top of this loop. He starts real early. He has to do 4. He's through 1, 2, 3, 4 late snap rolls at the top of that loop. 4 late snap rolls. Captain Clemson Henry, the only man that's ever been national champion, past 860, which he was in 1985. He works with the Pomano Air Center down there. There's a hammerhead. Goes across. Kicks it back up to vertical again. Forwards the double hammerhead. Landed beside so many new maneuvers. Literally power forward, going to the top. And very slow, continuously here at a young 63 years old. Pulls up for a vertical slow roll before a negative G cap off across the top. Like I say, he was national champion in 1986 and 87. Member of the World Aerobatic Champion team in 1988, 8 times. He's been on the United States team. Winner of gold, silver, and bronze medals in world competitions. On the deck now. There's a slight different maneuver. After this 4 points, the tail slide, and I dare say you'll see small on the outside. He's going to fly through the outside loop. Now there's the slide. Now watch, when the pin will affect the loop, he adds power, shoves 6 forward, and goes into an outside loop all the way around. Don't know how you do it. Continues all around. After having done that, he incorporates a double snap roll from 45 degree line. He finishes 1, 2, flex snap roll. From there, across the 4 power plane. 1 1/4, 1.5 snap roll. 5 minutes. And at the top of my hand, down closer. And watch on this pass. You're going to see another 45 flex snap roll. 2-place airplane, Kansas City, and it's sold by Pomano Air Center. Of course, we all recognize Pomano Air Center. More conventional, and it's stretched for a cluster minus 20 G. Three-bladed now. Handle extrude. Everyone said before it doesn't handle extrude. All night. Like to know more about either the extra 230 or and great job of Clinton. It's always appreciated. While the youngest turned around, another one was sold at age 16. He's now 33 years old. He has his own cargo business. Continues around through a 4-point hesitation slow roll in this brand new airplane, custom built from Germany. Now, years he's been flying air shows in North America from 1806, and done a super job at that also. This airplane has 1,340 coming down here, passing you. We'll give you very big waves loose as he passes in front of you as we want you to do the holding. The hammerhead turn being done. Bobby's going to do a super slow roll. For a Sherman with a cruise speed of 185 miles an hour is something else. Bob? The front seat is a combination smoke oil tank. You can see doing a inverted Cuban A. Climbing out on the 45 and roll to the inverted flat engine. More going through, and the revolutions will come up on there. A very unique sound all of its own. I'd like to recognize his father, Jim Youngkin, for having built the Travel Air Mister ship, the Travel Air 4000, Mr. Mulligan, the beautiful Pacer, down there, his airplane also, and J3 Cubs, and I'm leaving a whole host of airplanes out. Precision 8-point head compression roll, set on night station. Right back down. An airplane extremely difficult maneuver in this airplane right now. It's just what we call the rolling. And understand, Clifton Henry is now coming down the line after giving us this beautiful performance in the extra 300. About the next man, and I don't see Clint McHenry coming down the line yet. Surely he's there. All right, thank you, Roscoe. And Monty Youngkin comes in and as he takes off with another modeling off aircraft. Watch now as he goes up right there. The quick snap on takeoff, the double snap, and right there, the third snap, and right through the neck patch, man. If you fly that airplane faster than I can talk, and that's pretty fast. From Thompson Station, Tennessee, Leo the Bud Light. And of course, the first aviator put aerobatic flying and aviation on level of other great sports, such as Johnny Rutherford, Sugar Ray Leonard, George Brett, Edwin Moses, Mary Decker, Stan Musical, Jim Plunkett, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Wayne Gretzky. With this outstanding speed, Leo was awarded the prestigious Victor Award in 1981. And he's been in he comes up across the top once again. He comes down. All the way up. Right on the dime. Truly enough, All-American World Champion, 7-time National Aerobatic Champion. And of course, the aircraft he flies out here is a beautifully highly modified aircraft that he made out of originally starting it as a Stevens Act many years ago and redeveloped it all the way around. Various people who have looked at some of these since that time, the Bud Light 200 has been copied by many countries, including the USSR, West Germany, England, Australia, and New Zealand. As Leo goes with that vertical line once again, he rotates that airplane, pushes it up on the top, then lets it fall off and tips down in one turn, and then 2 turns, and 3 turns, and 4 turns, and straight down, and he stops it right on the dock once again. Oh, does he do that beautifully. Now, coming back in stage center once again, he takes airplane 1, 2, 3, 4.2 in a row. Come on. watch him very precise. He comes down on that 45-degree line. That outside 1.5 step roll on the way down. Boy, he moves that airplane around. Really showing you why. He is 7-time national aerobatic champion and world aerobatic champion. What is right here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin in 1980, the only time that the World Championships were held in the United States. Last year, they were held in North America again up in Red Deer, Alberta. The inside machine gun-like fashion. He goes on these maneuvers all the way around. These series of horizontal rolls, the quick snap roll now goes up 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4-point vertical roll. Now watch as he'll do on hammerhead stall and the snap roll on the way down. This time he'll come back in stage center and set himself up for the octagon or the 8-side loop. 8 distinct times. He will change direction with that aircraft as he drives the stop line in the sky. Working on center point out by the new taxiway. He comes in low and on the deck. Hot. Up. 1. Across the top. 3. Now flies up to point number 4. He's halfway there. He comes across the top. Let's get 5. And turns it into 6, 7. Number 8, just like the oxygen loop, inside oxygen loop. Now, a 2-point vertical roll. Again. 1, 2. Pushes it across the top. Watch now as he comes downhill, but 2 and 1/2 inside. And stop the plane there. On that inverted position, he pushes it to the horizontal plane. Quickly goes all the way to the outside for 360 degrees. Outside turn. Faster than Whale. So quick, so fast. Many years ago, Charlie Hiller said, watch this, gentlemen. You're going to see a future champion. So we used to say, Leo who? And now everybody knows who Leo is. This aircraft that he worked on and built it into this airplane, known as the Bud Light 200 with 230 horsepower, he comes off that 1.5 cubic 8 with a series of point rolls to the negative position. Now, he'll put it to the outside. All the way up across the top. Only about 2.5 to 3 negatives. On the top. One-half roll. And down the backside for an inside-outside loop. Coming off the once again. And get him on the prop. And Bobby Youngkin coming down that flight line. Young gentleman, that's beautifully highly modified biplane. Goes straight up, does a quarter roll up, lets it slide back, the tail slide, the flip flop, establishes that down line once again. And the quarter roll. Now we'll set ourselves up for a good roll. All right, here we go. There's a quick snap and a double snap. A nice slow way around. Nice half roll and a quick outside half snap. And a nice 3/4 snap roll back up to the outside. I'll tell you what, you can really move that airplane around. Put it on a computer, so this is the way you do it. Here's the first speed, balances the whole line. One now. We'll pull it up to the vertical line once again. Bobby Youngkin coming down the flight line. Vertical line. This is known as Leo's torque roll. Going to the vertical line. He's still rolling around, still rolling around. Speed is leading off. Still going around. Now he'll start to back up. Still going around, still going around. There's 1 lane. And 2 lanes. And 2.5 lanes, and then comes the flip-flop. He's over the top of it. Leo, of course, performed here every year. Once again. And Bobby Youngkin coming right down in front right now. Watch as he gets the tail. There's the tail. Here we go. And let's see what they have now. There's 1. And 2. And 3. And he goes for 4. The Cobra roll. Leo outslung it. Bobby Youngkin now right out in front of their operation. Leo now will go for that vertical roll. Up to the hammerhead once again. Bobby Youngkin directly out here in front of us on his way down. All right, Leo up to that vertical line. There comes the hammerhead stall. Now, he has 2 options here. line once again. This time. From our right. Bobby Yanka, the young gentleman coming down there. Right there. He does a three-quarter snap with a knife finish. He'll fly across the top, finish it out with a quarter roll and another variation of an inside roll. One of the more unusual maneuvers in aerobatic competition on air shuttles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, he puts it up over the top. Right down. Slides it across the top momentarily. Puts it off the top. And a quick diving snap on the way down. Now, to that vertical line once again. Watch this one very carefully. He calls this the Octagon Hammerhead, or 4-point knife edge across the top. Very, very unusual. Good point getter, with a diving snap roll on the way. Now, onto the deck once again. Boy, is he doing it all championship. The same material. Right across the top. This is the vertical left. Pushing it out across the top. As soon as he gets up on his vertical left, he should be lighting the smoke bombs on his wingtips. So we'll go back to the cockpit. Jump over across the top. Now watch, there goes the smoke bomb. There. The microphone. We're going to get ready for the big old multi lunch. wonder what the drinking. I wonder what it is. Nothing. Obviously not. There should have been more kind. Oh, yeah? That's what we're trying to be up here today. Well, that's right. It's about to attack the general public out here. I think getting ready to put up out there on the runway. Suppose we get that SR-71 to go out there and fly through or blow out of here. So might be an appropriate time to do that. Travel the top of that, we can top hat and top gun out here. Do that too. We need a good pyrotechnics clip. Where's our pyrotechnics when we need them? I wish we had a couple of those out there. Let's see, I gotta keep trying to bring it down. Okay, we're going to encouragement, folks. How about a little help here? She might make it down this time. What do we say? A little instruction, maybe? I'm going to throw a book on how to land an airplane. We're doing that Chinese maneuver one wing low. Up, on the ground and off the ground. Now, I think part of the airplane's back on the ground. Now, you better watch out. Bad. I know this is experimental aircraft invention, but experiments like this are ridiculous. Oh, the problem is stop. Spin around out of gas. Get over here, during the departure climate. I think it'd be best to stay inside the queen. That an idea. Inside, right? anybody in the world. I would like to recognize Captain Jim Swick, who is here, along with some of his family, who done an awful lot of work on the modification making this showcase. Jim, we're glad to see you here.
That has been completely modified, extensively so. It started out as an ag machine and has been changed over completely. The cockpit's been moved back. It does have a capability of 2 people in there for pressurized so on and so forth. But in a pressurized situation, I doubt if you're going to see a president do the things that you're doing on the airplane. Visibility is getting pretty good. You're waving at us. Come on now.
Ça vient de ça. Thing is first, yes, right?
In this one life, I choose to fly. I choose to fly with you.
In this one life, I also choose to fly, and I choose to fly with you.
Watch now what they do. The crossover. Directly in front of you. Right there. Danielle, the aircraft with the blue painted on the bottom. Watching right there. Fast. They go to the vertical line. The aircraft now will bleed off the airspeed. The synchronized hammerhead. Now watch. Right there. Right there. Each aircraft now went. Give it 8. Now as they come in, take center. On the right, on the left. Watch as they execute the avalanche. Vertical line, each aircraft. Wait until the snap roll. Up on top of the roof and down the backside. Watch now as Danielle will do up the Montaigne. They want activity. Then they'll rejoin once again for Act 3. They'll be starting from the left, but they'll be coming in for the very beautiful bill. The formation barrel roll. perfectly executed. They do it so precisely, so beautifully. Wingtip, slow bomb, up we go for the fleur-de-lis. Gene Susie and Teresa Stokes coming down the fly line. There's Steve Surprise, Teresa, the second car down there. Fresh connection completes that beautiful fleur-de-lis with the big orange in the sky. Gene Susie and Teresa Stokes directly out in front of it. Fresh connection pushes over the top. The one-half outside loop. On the 45-degree down line. That's where the people actually want to have critical role. Lacrosse right there in the pole for the vertical roll upside down here, one the belly. And Yell now will hook it in underneath. Their vertical stabilizers almost touching. Looking like a biplane without any... Great.
Pega aqui, parece uma boca.
I told her she did it. Did it in a very big way. You can see it. You got a real windy ride out there. 10 minutes heading on the ladder. What's the matter with you? About run number 3. Either that or that's easy. I think that's an awful thing. I can very right. Eddie is still up there. That's a real
Yeah. See the guy land upside down? Yeah, crazy pits. Ain't no way. No way. Yeah, there's no way.
Down there, and very, very close. Hey, get back up there. Let's go back to the lead back there. Run along there, Eddie. You're doing a great job. Fast man on feet for sure. Yep, right down the runway. Above us right now.
That is kind of radio overhead is. So let's keep an eye on the looper. First airplane ever built and designed specifically for aerobatics. They actually to be deployed in the hallway.
Actually turns around the crank. Look at it when it goes by.
And it has been more than 1,000 times. It was very, very popular. In fact, we're kind of glad to have it brought forward here by a fellow all the way from California. Glad to have him here with the little looper, and it's not very often we get to see something like this. Goes up and does a looper too, turns around, comes back down, lands, and comes to a stop directly in front of show center. So perhaps there is something that we should know about that. We don't know exactly why he has come back down and landed right now, but then again, it is his choice completely. So if you were looking overhead a little bit earlier, why, you could have seen one of the loops he did before. You know, this one was going to go back the other day. Well, he's pulled up the show center.
I'd like to introduce to you Captain Bob Harris, the man with the flat back here. All dressed in white tails, with a vertical head and flat here in version. Beautiful, beautiful performance. Taking us through the first time in the pit, and we get the asshole. Excuse me, because the saving is doing a loop today. And most times the asshole we've got please recognize it. We'll be here at the announcer stand in just a little while. Playing great, great show. We really appreciate it. That is a million others that you've got for us. Bob does a half reverse Q&A.
They can't get in, they can't
Pull through, we'll watch very closely.
They've got confidence in that.
Bob does the line, so does the J5 Cub when he's there. We're going to do a 4.8 position roll. And then I think I'll for an 8.8 position roll. We're going to take the off on that. Airplane has a top speed of 290 red line, 35. Also, the airplane landing 280 75
One land long and one land short.
Limits is 6 miles to 4 native. Very, very aerobatic airplane, especially when we can
I mean, I counted 30 planes that I can see. He's in line.
Here's down, and I just wanted to line coming back in for landing.
The guy in front of you, as long as you don't overtake him. Right. But they got two levels. Airplane cars should be slower.
We'll be landing and this is the Sukhoi 26L 360 horsepower radial engine, which has won, this airplane has won 59 gold medals in just about a 3 or 3.5 year period. 59 gold medals in international competition. Anyway, up with a beautiful airline, vertical performance, a fantastic roll rate, a beautiful snap roll performance, and a fantastic sound of the aerobatic nothing to do with the performance characteristics of this airplane. It goes up and up and up at slow speed. It rolls beautifully at slow speed. It's like he times that turnaround at just the right altitude. Beautiful overhead turnaround, which you'll notice is to the right. Like this engine rotates in a different direction now. Notice the rapid roll. Just that. Look the way it rolls. The first rolls up there. Like the cylinders going around the engine, it rolls fast. This airplane, as well as the one that the future color that you saw just come by, both of the maps on the way down, were pretty well for this airplane. And it was off the big engine off AN-120 fail side out of a hesitation 4.0 on the upline. Looks like he's got a beautiful slide going. That would be our highest scorers one in competition. Now he's rotating into outside snap rolls on the downline. Foot rolls, as they call it, you know. That's the one that's going to pull it up on 45. Outside, he has much better to go. Doesn't want to come back. The only way you got it back is, I believe, is to pull the bow. So I'm going to stay there all day. Charlie Hill shows the world. Look at it now. Very large propeller. Over 100 inches. Three-bladed composite propeller. This aircraft is stretched to plus or minus 26 feet in the wing. Here we go. Normal snaps down. Outside on top. Swivel there. You bet. The ailerons are virtually full span. They have a very large core. The roll rate, as you can see, which is a first-line fighter for the Soviets. When he flew that airplane in the Paris Air Show very recently, and did some unusual maneuvers never seen before in military jets. And now here's back in the Sukhoi SS-26M, flying from the night jet. All the planes are not known for their perfectly level flight. That is like this airplane, we're usually parking it down near the engine off. Representative Jeff Commodore,
Look at this.
unusual construction for aerobatic airplanes, and we know that in the United States. Titanium landing gear, aerobatic structure, located down there, Pompano Air Center all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you never
2 minutes until we know if the parachute jumpers are going out.
It's hard something to do.
We'd like to invite everyone to the announcer stand at this time, ladies and gentlemen, where Mr. Dwayne Cole is coming
Luis,
in here for a
¿fue
very
bueno o
special...
fue? Fue ótimo. João.
Ah, mas aí você vai estragar a câmera?
Não,
Pega essa confusão aí.
não, vamos filmar. Antes de nós embarcar no ônibus. Germano, fala alguma coisa aí, Germano. Hein? Certo.
You're missing a rare opportunity there.
Hermano, quem acredita que tem 3 pilotos nesse avião?
The what?
XR-71.
XR-71.
XR-71. They didn't build many of them, did they?
That's all right.
That's, what the hell is it? Fire?
World's fastest airplane. It's like the U-2. Replacement for the U-2 flying.
Well, now, when's that shoving off?
Today. 245.
Yeah, it's out here.
245 a day.
You'll hear it.
Now, hopefully we'll do a couple of high-speed flybys this time.
Dave is driving this taxi. Hell, he didn't want to even know it's done.
That's not mine. It's a rental aircraft. I haven't tried to one.
Kenny too, huh?
Little photo session.
Well, typically you get, when you look around, 65%. So that's me and Ron.
Back starting point, huh?
That's here. Yeah, I like those. I need number 26. That's correct. Sorry about this, folks.
Oh, no. I had the window.
Yeah.
Middle of the... You know?
No, it's not.
Coming out the wrong way
Whatever I can win, that's a nice price. Which includes 6 electric bags and harness, leather flight jackets by Kalita Snake Farm up in Ringo, Illinois. Lots of line leather flight jackets. Now, I'm telling you, that's a nice jacket. And we have lifetime EAA membership. In that marvelous boat, we have 16 countries represented here as of yesterday, with like 600 international visitors, the most we've ever had. We have 500, I believe, Australians here, and that's the record from Australia. Right down in like I tell you, that is a record right there. I see red one coming down the line here, and I believe he's going to be that red one. I don't know. How about it, boy?
Spiegando un po' di calita.
I think that is marvelous. We have 62 countries represented here. 4 countries represented.
Bateu a foto do grupo inteiro. Aí que perdendo assim, não vai ter. E não indisciplinado.
get the name of the barrel and whether the airplane if they don't have your name. Everybody who gets the name of the barrel has got to be
Eu encontrei também, deu uma Londrina. Eu encontrei também aqui. Eles estão aonde? Em que lugar? Hein? Então,
Working hard.